him?
He just stood up.
We just became Facebook friends. I wasn't quite sure. But I saw he was connected to me.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah.
That would be on their link. So Solomon uses YouTube.
Stop that ball.
Probably. Solomon, yeah, they're streaming. So either go to their school. I know that it was on the varsity game. You watched the varsity game last Saturday.
Yeah. I just didn't know they were doing junior high.
Oh, gotcha. Man, that I don't know.
All right, I'll check.
Hey, yeah, do the away games typically provide a link to you or Frank?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay.
And we usually put that out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I could find it on our website.
So they may not. Come on, Joseph.
All right. Okay.
Come on now. Defense. Go to the ball.
This mic.
So do we not get those 2 points? No? Are you dressed up for the game?
I go to church at 4.
Oh. Yeah. Put it up, Joseph.
Good.
That
Good.
kid, he needs to build his confidence.
Yep.
They need to
Oh,
build
yeah.
his confidence. He could have had 20 points. He's not confident. Defense!
One possession here, guys.
Is it me or is it super warm in here?
It is hot.
We're
I
going to
think.
go over there and check
Yeah.
what the temperature is. I told them it is not to go above 68.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
It's ridiculous.
You gotta dry the floor out, Alicia.
Yeah. Yep.
I,
Did you hear that one?
I did.
Is that nuts? I mean, I guess I have to come down and check that too. Really? I spoke to everybody about it. So it's up at 71 again. Lupo's getting it. I called him down during Neumann Olympics. We had it out right there at the thing. 3 people in the key. You, Brittany, and they're not turning it
His mic? I believe it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely used a lot more.
Freshman, so we'll see him.
The music's I'm sorry, the music is 15.
Yeah.
All right.
It was on 71.
You know, here's the thing too. With that comment that I said.
Oh, no, you missed it. It was on 74. Rich. For 2 months straight. For 2 months straight. So I'm telling him I'm changing the lock and I'm locking him out. Leave it on 68. Don't touch it.
All right.
If you were in here, you would have been freezing. I said, it's not about me. He goes, I said, it's about me. He goes, players are the only ones looking at us. Exactly. That's what it's about. Who cares? You're at a basketball game. Because the next time the heating bill comes, yes, I'm going to send a picture.
Yeah,
Here
right.
you go.
Yeah.
I told him yesterday, do not touch it. I want it at 68. He came right in and turned it up to 60.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yep. I said, I'm not worried about this. I said, I'm up there sweating. I can imagine how he is. And I'm telling you what else, these fans need to be on, damn it.
Yeah.
You have to have air circulating. I need to tell someone. That kid in the back row over there, I thought was Connor in that bad. When I first walked in, I'm like, what is he doing? He sent me an email about wanting to come in and do like a student, like a observation type of thing in December, you know, and on the administration piece, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, first of all, it's COVID, we're not allowing people in the building. So I just wrote him a response, you know, and perhaps, you know, the spring would be a better time. We would reconsider that for the spring. Everyone's on the phone here. I barely know what I'm doing my day myself, you know, and him. And really, I don't think it was for a class or whatever. It was kind of weird.
Oh, really? Yeah, you know.
He never. Not like
No, your cousin. Sale.
God, I hope he's not here. He's not here.
No, I didn't see him, but
No, I hope not. He did last Saturday.
yeah, he did the night. It was one at night, though, right? One at night that I saw
I
him.
don't, he's only done one. I prefer he not. We'll take him if that's all we can get.
Yeah.
And then determine whether or not we play.
Are we gonna run our commercials at halftime?
I don't.
We're gonna run those out.
Not today. I have a couple new things that I'll run, but I don't have the actual media yet. It's kind of big, and I don't know how to fit it in yet. Kathy gave me like a roster she made up, real nice looking roster. So we're just gonna, yeah. Yep, I emailed it. I'm gonna pump that in. That's easy. Yeah, she just stepped in.
Come on, White.
I didn't know if he had anything else or not. Oh. Come on, guys. You gotta make up 20 points in 6 minutes. I know.
Good offense flowing, guys. Good pass. Try, man. Get our face on that, guys. Let's go.
Oh, come on, Dre. I know. He's gotta be very happy.
I don't know what
Okay.
we went around and around with that with the guy who did so I was ridiculous. Now that I'm paying attention. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. This side, these sides are thicker than they should have been the same. It should have been.
Oh. I
And
wouldn't.
then you wouldn't have noticed. Maybe. But that's the way they wanted it. They wanted it the way he had it. But now that I pay attention when we go to all these other gyms,
Yeah.
once you just have their gym done,
Yeah.
theirs is beautiful. And I noticed it the other night. It should have been uniform. We're the only ones who don't have it. And the it's a done deal. See, I wanted to know if you had a
I would have never picked up on that. Nope.
but now that I pointed it out.
But it's okay. But it doesn't look.
Oh, yeah. It's not that much. It's like 4 holes. 6.
Yeah.
I think it's
Stop
awesome.
at a time, guys.
Oh, it is.
And
It's
these
impressive to
banners,
sit up.
and how about the banners?
Yeah.
With the tables
Yep.
now?
I like them.
They're Velcro. They're Velcro, so it's easy off and on.
And they're not sliding and crooked.
I love it. I think that looks great.
No. But it would be too much to set up during the game if you don't come early enough.
I don't think it's necessary. But I just heard that.
So, apparently. I think it's just
Oh, absolutely. Put it up.
good. Keep it going.
Right up,
Drew, yes. All right.
Ready? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Terry J. Grambling Gym, home of the St. John Neumann Knights. Today, the Knights are hosts to the Mount Carmel Red Tornadoes and are led by head coach John Lazichik and assistant coach Mike Belichick and Seth Shikatano. The Knights are directed by head coach Jamie Spencer and assistant coach Bill Reed. Now, please stand as we pay honor to both God and country. Let us pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from any injury and in good health, and instill in them respect for each other, and have them leave this contest as true competitive friends. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. St. John Neumann, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, amen. Now, join us in honoring the United States of America with the playing of the national anthem. And now for today's starting lineup for the visiting Red Tornadoes. Starting at guard, a senior, number 2, Michael Belichick. Starting at guard, a senior, number 3, Garrett Timko. Starting at guard, a senior, number 10, Nate Long. Starting at forward, a junior, number 13, Pedro Feliciano. Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 41, Nick Nestico. And now for our own Neumann Knights. Starting at center, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Keon Burkholder. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 2, Hanif Clay. Starting at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 24, David Hill. Starting at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Ryan McNamee. And starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 1, Davion Hill. Today's officials for this. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us live here from the Catholic Community Center as your St. John Neumann Knights get ready to take on the Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel. Looks to be a great matchup. Mount Carmel coming into this game at 10-1, going off against the Knights, who are undefeated. So it's great to have you here today. What promises to be a good matchup. I'm joined up here with my good friend Doug Bird, who has the face for radio. And of course, on camera, we have Rich Cummings, who has definitely a face for behind the camera. So happy to be with you here, folks, and getting ready here for the tip-off. Doug, thanks for joining us in here.
Yeah, it's great to be back at the gym to see a game after a few away games for the Neumann Knights. And this definitely should be a good game. Mount Carmel coming in with only one loss, and the Knights being undefeated. So it's going to be a real test for the Knights here, and also a test for the Mount Carmel team.
Absolutely. So, Mount Carmel coming off, I guess, just a great season so far with that one loss to Central Columbia. Otherwise, looking pretty good this season. So this promises to be a good game. So there's an early turnover here. It's going to be called with the travel. Anif Clay taking the ball across center court, trying to get something going here for the Golden Knights. Checking out his options. Passes the ball to Burkholder. Burkholder back to Clay.
Clay at the top, that's key. Trying to slow things down, set up. At the corner, and a great shot. Tough shot to make there. Way to pull up right at the top of the paint.
So with the first 2 points of the game, now 7 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. There's going to be another travel here, and the ball going the other way, back to the Golden Knights. Clay now taking the ball across half court here. Trying to size up his options. Passes the ball out to Hill. Hill doesn't make it. Ball's turned back over. Hill underneath the net and drives to the net for 2. Now 4-0 with 6 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Well, that's a 3-point shot made by Nick Nestico, who is coming to us as a sophomore.
I'll grab the camera.
Now Davion Hill with the ball. Hill standing back, looking for his options here. Takes the shot and makes it. 3 points, putting the Knights up 7-3. It's now 7-3 with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shot is blocked, but is going to go as possession back to the Tornadoes here. We are experiencing some audio difficulties right now. We hope to get them corrected. If you're having trouble hearing us, we apologize, but we will get them corrected as soon as we can. Pass there underneath the net. Garrett Timko with the 2 points. There's a quick turnover. Nate Long passes the ball down underneath the net to Pedro Feliciano. Doesn't go in. Possession back to the Knights. Davion Hill now taking the ball across court for the Knights. Keon Burkholder under the net for two. 9-5 now with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left to go here early in this first quarter. There's a takeaway by David Hill. David Hill under the net for two. 11-5, excuse me. Golden Knights here with a quick start. Michael Belichick tried to send it in for the Tornadoes. Does not go through. Ball back to the Knights.
Hill at the top of the key goes a little bit far off the rim. And that shot hit off the wire there supporting the hoop. So that's
the ball's going to go the other way. Absolutely. Good to have you back with us here, Doug Byrne. Hanif Clay now with possession of the ball, takes the ball across the court, passes back to David Hill. David Hill to Clay. Clay passes back to Davion Hill, who drives to the net for not two. Doesn't go in.
Great defense by Hanif Clay to get that turnover.
Boy, Hanif is on fire here today, early, and doesn't get it to go in. Now a 2-on-1 situation here. Drive of the net for the Red Tornadoes is Garrett Timko.
Closing
Now
that score 11-7.
11-7 with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the first quarter. David Hill has the ball taken away from him. David Hill, big news for David Hill this week as he signs to play basketball at Towson University. Congratulations to the Hill family.
That's a great achievement, and for David there to continue his career in basketball. And David Hill to Hill for two, making the score 13-7 here.
Speaking of the Hills.
Right through the first.
That's absolutely a great 10 and a half here in basketball. The Hill brothers, Neumann, very fortunate to have the two. Certainly
off the top of the backboard there.
Yes.
But yeah, absolutely. It's a great accomplishment for him to be able to finish it. Hanif Clay with a deep three at the top of the key there. That was a great shot.
Absolute hot start here for the Golden Knights. Clay's having so far probably his best quarter of the year.
Tough play in the paint there underneath with three defenders all around him. He still managed to squeak that in for two.
Absolutely. Great job there by Mount Carmel. Getting those 2 points hard earned. So we're going to have our first foul of the game. That foul is going to go against, it looks like Garrett Timko. That's going to be his first foul of the game and the first foul of the game for both teams.
That sends Davion Hill to the line here for a chance of two.
Davion takes his shot there and gets it to fall in.
Yeah, we're going to get some change of legs in here for the Neumann Knights and both Mount Carmel. Naz Smith and Naz Dimmick is going to check in for the Knights here. Get some fresh legs to help with this fast-paced offense that the Knights try to impose on their...
We've talked about it a lot here, certainly this year. The depth of the bench here for the Neumann Knights is able to keep them going here. Full energy for 4 quarters.
Yeah, a lot of teams, they're lucky to have a really good six-man. Somebody who could start a lot of places where they come in and check in and be a big contributor. The Neumann Knights have multiple six-man guys that can come in and contribute. The depth of this team is extreme, and they all play very good. And their achievements have shown so far this year. Hopefully they continue with that.
Nate Long throwing the ball into number 35 here for the Damian Maluski. Damian Maluski makes the 2-pointer there for the Red Tornadoes.
Hanif Clay trying to set some up here with a little bit of a drive and a dish off to Naz Smith, but can't get it in. And it's going to go the other way. He came up over the back a little bit too far, so it's going to be a change of possession over to the Mount Carmel side.
We're going to have an over-the-back foul there. That's going to be against number 4 for the Knights. And that's going to be Naz Smith with his first foul of the game.
Mount Carmel's going to get hit with a travel there. Change of possession. Nas Smith is going to send the ball in for the Knights. Into David Hill.
David Hill makes that shot there.
Takes it into the paint for a quick little jumper up inside. Missed two-point attempt. Rebound by David. Over to Hanif Clay, who's going to take the three.
Oh,
just off the rim.
Just off the rim. Clay falling behind is...
That was a smart play by Hanif Clay there. He came up strong with the tough D, but it kind of let off there at the end. Didn't get that foul. And continue with the tough D to get the turnover.
Absolutely. What a tough athletic play there by Clay. Can't get the ball to drop, unfortunately, for the Knights, but certainly putting up a great defensive effort here against the Tornadoes. And that ball goes off the knee, it looks like, of the Tornadoes, and the possession will go back to the Knights.
Yeah, a little poke. Davion reached his hand in there and poked the ball out, and it happened to go off a Red Tornado knee and change of possession into the Neumann Knights' favor.
I am actually very surprised to see the fire that this team's come out here with today for the Knights.
I think the Knights knew that this was going to be a tough game. It was a tough competition.
Looking forward to play the Red Tornadoes from Mount Carmel, a very good, storied program in athletics in general, especially the football team.
Yeah.
Old-time winningest football program in Pennsylvania.
Great defensive effort by David Hill here, and he's going to drive. For the shots.
Yeah, foul, absolutely. Foul before the shot. That foul's going to go against, just wait for a number here. Against number 2. It's going to be Michael Belichick for the Red Tornadoes.
He's coming out of the game. And Keon Burkholder is going to come in, check in for Heath Clay to give him a little bit of a breather here. Nas Smith with the inbound. Couldn't quite dish it off to David Hill. It's his effort.
Yeah, and that foul's going to go against Nazir Dimmick there, number 3 for the Knights.
That's going to be his
first foul. Garrett Timko passes the ball.
Red Tornadoes setting up around the perimeter here, the three-point line. Try to get a drive into the paint. Not successful. Rebound and quick transition. Set up by David Hill to get the 2 right at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, very good way to end there the first quarter. Knights come out very strong against the Red Tornadoes, 21-11 here to go. Just at the beginning of the second quarter, Coach Spencer's obviously got to be happy with the way the Knights are playing right now. Hopefully they can keep this up.
Yeah, absolutely. To come out on a first quarter streak of a 21-11 run, I think is important for the start of the Neumann Knights here. This a lot of talk that this was going to be the biggest test for the Neumann Knights and most likely the Red Tornadoes so far this year, from looking at their schedule. And for them to come out so strong, fast-paced game, tough man defense, I think Jamie Spencer has to be happy with that first period.
A lot of respect here for the Red Tornadoes here, who are solid program. As I mentioned, only having that one loss against Central Columbia. Played some very tough teams in the Heartland Conference, of which they are a part. So at the beginning here now of this second quarter, we are looking at a 10-point game. Possession is with the Red Tornadoes. Garrett Verano passes the ball in for the Red Tornadoes. Michael Belichick passes the ball back to Feliciano. Back to Belichick.
Again, Red Tornadoes at the top of the three-point perimeter here, trying to set up something to get in closer to the hoop, but they got a turnover for Nas up to David Hill and in for an easy 2.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking just pressing things down the court really fast. The speed seems to be a problem right now. That's an in and out shot.
Three-pointer.
Keon Burkholder going to be called with that foul.
It's going to be his first of the game, I believe it is.
Absolutely. Keon Burkholder, a senior, he's going on a baseball scholarship down to South Carolina. Certainly a very talented athlete, multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, he got interested in some soccer and some basketball in between his baseball commitment. And baseball is, I think, definitely his first love for a sport.
Absolutely.
But he's definitely come a long way in the grand scheme of things for basketball.
He's
watching him last year and this year, he's developed very much so. He's provided great depth for this team.
Absolutely. An exceptional man, great character. Comes from his father and mother, great people. His father is Corey Burkholder, who's the coach here for our baseball team. Good coach, great man, and we're very lucky to have him a part of the Neumann family. So that shot was made by Nick Nesteco for the Red Tornadoes. Now 23-12 in favor of the Neumann Knights with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Nazir Dimick takes the three-point shot but misses. Sails it wide, but there is going to be a foul here. Looks like number 13 is going to be called. Pedro Feliciano with that foul. We'll wait for the call. That's the fourth team foul. And that's a correction. That was actually Garrett Timko that was called with that foul for the Red Tornadoes. Fourth team foul for the Red Tornadoes. Check that. That wasn't messed that up. That was not actually for the Red Tornadoes. That was for the Neumann Knights. Bad on my part. Nazir Smith passes back to Hill. Hill.
A little bit of a scramble up underneath the net there. It's going to send Keon Burkholder to the line for a free throw.
Let's see if I can get it right this time. That foul goes against Nate Long, number 10 for the Red Tornadoes. That was his first foul of the game.
Burkholder successful on his first free throw attempt.
Burkholder, being the tallest guy on this team at 6'3", is able to get in there, and it's a great rebounder for the team.
Yeah, successful on his second, putting the score at 25-14 in favor of the Neumann Knights.
Good to see the free throws are going in there today for the Knights. We're going to have a foul called against the Red Tornadoes again. That foul is going to go against, it looks like,
number 10, Nate Long.
Again, that's probably his second foul now of the game. That is correct. Second foul of the game. Now Hill passes into Clay. Clay taking his time.
A little bit of a change of pace. Usually the Neumann bring a high potent, very fast-paced offense. Set something up this time.
Play back to Hill, Davion Hill. Davion Hill loses the ball, comes up with it. Now his brother David gets the ball back for the Knights. Passes the ball back to Burkholder. Burkholder looking inside, but has the ball picked away. Now Red Tornadoes try to set up some offense here with a three-point shot made, but it doesn't go in. And back down the court with lightning speed goes Hill, but not able to rope it in is Smith. The ball goes out of bounds. Possession back to the Red Tornadoes. 5 minutes and 41 seconds now left to go in the second quarter. The home team is up 25-14. Knights over the Red Tornadoes.
And we're going to see a Naz Dimick and Naz Smith switching out. So Naz Dimick going to bring some fresh legs into the court here for the Neumann Knights.
Naz Dimick, an exceptionally, just a very nice young man, great student. Great to have him in class.
His first year here with the Neumann Knights.
Yep, absolutely. We have a lot of first-year students. They're all a pleasure to have here at the school. Certainly have added a lot to the Neumann family.
Wide
2.
open three.
Absolutely. Wow, beautiful shot there. Closing the gap for the Tornadoes, now 25-17, with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the first half. Hill takes his shot, doesn't get it to go in, and the ball is taken away, rebounded by the Tornadoes. Down comes Michael Belichick, passes the ball back to Pedro Feliciano for the shot, but doesn't go in.
Great effort defensively there to dish it, get it back into play. And he's going to get the foul. So it is a 2-point shot +1 for the foul.
At 25-19, Red Tornadoes closing the gap here against the Knights.
And that foul is going to go against Keon Burkholder and his second.
Sends Pedro Feliciano to the line. He's going to take his end one shot here. This could make this a 5-point game. Ball goes in.
Yeah, some quick transitions here. Close this game within 5 points.
Absolutely. We've got a game here, folks. Absolutely. Exactly what we expected coming into this game. Things are starting to settle down now for the Red Tornadoes.
Neat for the mishandling at the ball at the top of the three right there. I think he was going to take that shot.
He does take the 3-point shot.
Takes the shot.
Can't get it to drop, though. Opportunity for the Tornadoes to continue on their run here. Ball's knocked away by Clay. Defensively, Clay's having a very good game.
Yeah, he's having an excellent game, offensively and defensively for Nate Clay.
Number 10, Nate Long, throwing the ball into number 2, Garrett
Almost
Belichick.
Uncontested there into the middle for 2.
And we're down to 3 points, folks. It's 25-22 now with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Now Smith having his shot blocked.
Again, deep into the paint.
Oh.
Gets the 2 plus another one, and that's going to be Keon Burkholder's third foul of the game.
25-24 now, pulling within 1 and going to be going to the line here after this timeout.
I don't foresee. Oh, that was not. I take that back. That was not on Keon.
Knights coming out strong there in that first quarter. The Red Tornadoes storming back to make this a game. 25-24 now, with 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
And with this free throw here, they could tie this game up halfway through the second quarter.
Absolutely. See what we got going on here. So it's going to be one shot here for the the Red Tornadoes. Number 2, Belichick gets it to go in. We have a tie game, folks, 25-25 now. And
that's going to be a change of possession here.
Looks like he stepped on the line. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to go back to the Tornadoes here, and they could take a lead. Deep into the paint again. And that one sinks in for 2, 27-25. Red Tornadoes are now on top. Quick transition for the Knights. Hill to Clay to tie this game back up again.
27-27 with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 3-point shot, and it goes in for the Red Tornadoes. Now their biggest lead of the game at 3 points, 30-27.
That is. The Tornadoes are starting to match the Neumann Knights speed here. They came out the second quarter flying around, getting down the court, playing tough defense. A little bit of a mixed match there. It looks like David Hill is going to be pushed out of bounds. I think it's going to remain possession for the Neumann Knights.
Yeah, we'll get the call here. It's going to be a foul against the Tornadoes here. And it's number 24, Julian Steller, called with the foul.
Big break for the Neumann Knights there. They're going to remain possession. Dravalwi Schuler is going to be checking into the game for Keon. another great rebounder. I tell you, he jumps up in the air. He can about hit his head off the rim. He's got great rebounding ability under there. So he's going to bring some fresh legs into this game for the Knights.
Now JaVale Week-Schuler passes the ball back to Clay. Clay trying to weigh his options here underneath the net. Drives to the net for two. Pulls the Knights within 1 point of the Red Tornadoes. Now 29-30 in favor of the Red Tornadoes. That foul is going to be called here against the Red Tornadoes. It's going to be a reaching foul there. It's going to be against number 10. Number 10,
Nate Long.
Nate Long, that's his third foul of the game already. We're here in the second quarter. JaVale Week-Schuler underneath the net has the shot blocked, but the ball being contested by the Knights.
And that third foul for Nate Long is going to send him to the bench. You can't risk getting that third foul.
That was a great play there by Michael Belichick, who drove the net there. Just basically took it right to JaVale Week-Schuler, going around for the 2 points.
David Hill at top of the corner there.
32-29 now in favor of the Red Tornadoes with 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
Good hard defense, a scramble. It looks like, I don't know what he's going to call there. He's going to call out of bounds.
Possession back to the Red Tornadoes.
Possession remains, Red Tornadoes. We're going to see some change up here for the Neumann Knights. Nas Smith and Keon Burkholder are checking back in. Ball's almost out of bounds. He dishes it back in, and they manage to get the two, and another quick turnover, and he's going to put in there for another two for a very big turnaround to 36-29, and we're going to have a timeout here by the ref. Looks like issue with a mask, possibly.
Yeah, 36-29 now in favor of the Red Tornadoes. And boy, is this game turned around in a hurry.
No shot.
So the foul's going to be called here on the floor against the Red Tornadoes. Of course, coach is not happy with that call for the Red Tornadoes. That's going to be a gun. That's going to be
called that a block.
Against number 21, Michael Farinato.
But it sends Burkholder to the line for possible 2 points here.
They need these 2 points right now. Yeah. So that 1-1 goes in favor of the Knights. Keon going back, pulls this game within 6 points. And now within 5 points, 31-36 with 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Neumann was confused defensively on that. You saw Burkholder trying to take command of that defense, but they were a little mixed up, and it opened up a chance for them to get two, and which they do. Keon's going to take a three off the front of the rim, and a rebounded by those Red Tornadoes.
7 points now.
If you're the Knights here, you need a big stop. You cannot let them score.
Defensively, the Knights look just a little lost there underneath the net.
The Knights have done their scouting. They realize that the Neumann Knights are playing a lot of man defense, and they've been doing a lot of picks and screens, and are able to get in deep to the paint.
And that's going to be a turnover against the Red Tornadoes. Call with the travel.
That was a good break for the Neumann Knights. They really needed that turnover.
Garrett Timko was trying to plead his case, saying that ball was off the knee of the Knights.
David Hill is going to take command for the last 30 seconds here. Going to drive in, and he's going to get the foul, it looks like, sending David Hill to the line.
David Hill.
The recent free throw winner for our Neumann Olympics.
Yeah, absolutely. Julian Steller called with that foul. That's his second foul of the game for the Red Tornadoes. Now their 8th team foul. Nice shot there. 6-point game for the Knights. Trying to close the gap here, make this a 5-point game. David Hill.
It's going to be important for the Knights to get back on defense here and trying to prevent any quick score before the end of this half.
Absolutely. David Hill's an exception.
20 seconds remaining. Tornadoes are going to try and set something up so they get the last shot. Ten seconds remaining. Shot up underneath. It's going to bounce around. Rebounded his own shot. Way to follow it. Hill, quick pass in.
Oh, my
wow.
word, with the 3-point.
Hill to Hill.
Just throws it up there. Luckily, that drops in. Now we have a 4-point game going into the halftime, 40-36. But the Knights realize they are in trouble. They got to do something defensively.
Yeah, that 3 points there at the end of the half was a lucky break. It was almost like a broken play. David just throws it up to his brother over here, almost half court toss in, and luckily, Davion throws it up, gets a 3, and gets it within a 4-point game. But they do. You're right. They need to fix something defensively.
Well, Mount Carmel has got to be happy with what they've done here. Come up here and got right to business, and they haven't looked back. 36 points for the Knights, 40 for Mount Carmel, and we'll see what the second half brings. We're going to be signing off here during halftime, and certainly we thank you for joining us. We'll be joining you back here very shortly for the second half of this great game. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1952 St. Mary's High School West Branch Conference. Yeah, they are. And they have like little extenders on them, make them bigger or smaller. Ready to go? We're going to go 30 seconds here. Boys are coming out.
All right, ready, guys?
Yep. All right, folks, thank you for joining us back here. Getting ready to start the second half of this great matchup here between the Red Tornadoes and the Golden Knights. Mount Carmel up 40-36 over your Golden Knights. And what promised to be a good game coming into this is exactly what we thought to expect.
Yeah, the first half was a tale of two quarters, honestly. The Neumann Knights came out to a very hot, quick start, quick lead, and after a short break in between the quarters, Red Tornadoes made some minor adjustments. It came out strong and took the lead. And would he be even bigger lead if it wasn't for a quick turnaround by the Neumann Knights to get a pretty much a magical 3 at the end of the half.
Certainly. Head coach John Lazicki for the Mount Carmel Red Tornadoes got to be happy with the way his gentlemen are playing. Very tough basketball, and certainly very sound fundamentally. So we'll see what the second half brings here. Neumann has been traditionally a second half team this year, so we'll see if that still plays into effect. But
yeah, the other week, Neumann had a tough first half against the Hughesville Spartans. It came out strong and ended up getting a nice lead and winning with a fairly good margin. So we'll see what changes they make, what changes Coach Jamie Spencer made in the locker room at halftime.
Not the first time the Knights have found themselves down going in at halftime. See how they respond against probably the toughest team they played yet to date. That ball passed back to Davion. Davion slips it out and drives to the net, takes a shot for two, and it goes in. Now a 38-40 game.
Great.
Knights pull within two.
Great tough drive into the paint for Davion Hill. We're going to see Long for a three. Bounces off, rebounded by Keon Burkholder.
Knights looking to take their up-tempo offense underneath the net. And two, now we got a tied-up game, 40-40, with 7 minutes and 25 seconds now left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a rocket launched by from Davion Hill all the way back past the three into the paint to David for a quick two to tie up this game.
The Neumann bench is up, imploring their offense to now turn into a great defense, and there is the defensive play. Davion drives down to the net, and foul going in. Tough foul to the floor, but he gets right back up, helped by his brother David.
That's going to send Davion to the hill. Davion Hill up into the line for a 2-point.
That's going to be. That foul's going to go against number 41, Nick Nasticco, and that's his first foul here.
Davion seems to be in a little bit of pain. He seems to like he stoved his wrist over there when he came down pretty hard on it. Hopefully he can shred this off and keep going strong. He's grimacing pretty handily over there.
The one thing about the Hill brothers, they are tough. They are tough. They do not want to leave the game if they don't have to. So
Davion's going to have no one around him for
uncontested.
Yep.
This is for the lead.
And you could tell Davion is a left-handed shooter, and he tweaked that left hand there, and that affected his shot. Davion is a very high percentage free throw shooter, so for him to miss that is very unlikely. We'll see what he does with the second one here. He came up short again. He's grabbing that wrist. I'm telling you, I don't think he's not feeling okay. He's coming off the sideline. He's going to go to the trainer.
He's being set out. The trainer's going to take a look at him. Nazir Dimmick comes into the game. It's 40-40 with possession staying with the Neumann Knights. That's bad news for Neumann if Davion cannot return here today.
Yeah, Davion usually puts in a lot of minutes during these games. But luckily, with the depth of the Neumann team, hopefully they can carry on and keep pushing and grinding and score some more points.
And so they are continuing on. Ryan McNamee now with possession here. Passes the ball underneath to David Hill. David Hill back to Clay. Clay into Dimmick. Dimmick tries to feed the ball into Burkholder, but it doesn't work. And now Carmel straight down, rebounds the ball, tries to set it back up. Number 10 takes it out. Feliciano now with the ball. Feliciano back to Belichick. Looks like Anif Play's going to get called with that foul. It's going to be a grabbing foul. That's going to be his first foul here of this second quarter.
It's very unlikely, unlike Anif Play, to get a foul into the hoop there, but he's got this one, and we'll see. It's going to send Long to the line for a two.
Now Carmel captures back the lead with that free throw, 41-40, now 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go.
Now Smith is going to check in for Ryan McNamee.
And he makes his second shot there, 42-40. The Knights back down in a deficit, even though it's a small deficit.
Nas Dimmick with a great drive. He saw a lane.
Absolutely.
He took it for two.
Wonderful. Great job there for Nas Dimmick to drive that there into the net. There's a turnover. Burkholder. It's a 2-on-1 situation here. Feeds the ball in.
Over.
But kick. Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, Keon could have taken it up. They saw the 2-on-1 opportunity. Dish it off, but David and and Nas Smith were kind of scrambling for the ball and creates a foul by number 41.
Nick Nesteco there, and the big man there for the Red Tornadoes. Great athlete, been enjoy watching him play so far. Very tough player here.
More tough defense, and Keon comes off of his finger in an attempt to try to keep it in, and it's going to be a change of possession going to the Red Tornadoes here with a tie game, 42-42, halfway through this third quarter.
Trying to set up a double team here. Boy, this is just a great, great basketball game. This is so fun to watch here. Two really good teams taking it to each other. It's a battle here. We're going to have a foul, and
David had that rebound. It looks like it's going to be on the Red Tornadoes, and it might go against Long. If that's the case, that's going to be his fourth one of the game. I have to see here who they're calling that on. Well, maybe it wasn't necessarily a foul. Oh, it was on 14.
I don't even have a 14 on the roster, but
Oh.
that's probably a mistake down there at the bench. Do you see a 14 out there?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, well, we'll just go with it. It's the imaginary
First foul,
number 14.
All right, here we go. No, they corrected. It's number 10. That was his fourth one, so it was on Long.
Very good. All right, there.
David at the top of the paint there for two, giving the Knights a 2-point lead. And this back and forth game is going to continue for the near future that we can see.
What an outstanding defensive series there. But three-point shot is good for the Red Tornadoes. Absolute
Shot by
great
Belichick.
shot. Yeah, Belichick, nothing but net.
Neumann with a strong rebound here up to Hanif. He's going to drive in. And it looks like it's going to go up underneath the paint.
Now halfway through this third quarter, and that's the fourth team foul already this quarter.
And to note, Davion is back in the game with a little bit of a taped up wrist, but he's throwing the ball in with his right hand. He's a lefty. So he can, and we're going to see, Nas tried to go for that ball and he got in the way there. It's going to be on Nas.
Absolutely.
But Davion is still grimacing. You can tell his wrist is not okay. He's trying to tough through this. We'll see how this affects him for the rest of the game.
Yeah, we'll hope for the best.
Rebound by Davion Hill. Taking it down the court. Trying to set something up. He's going to go up into the paint. Missed 2-point. Change of possession. To the Red Tornadoes. We're trying to play tough defense. Got the turnover.
Oh.
Hill to Hill.
Slows it
For a
down.
two-pointer.
And there's the lead back for the Golden Knights. Now 46-45. Ball
Another
taken
quick
away.
turnover. David Hill taking it down the court. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get the foul.
He's going to be fouled against, it looks like number 2.
Number 3.
Number 3, and that's his second foul of the game.
Tim
And number-
He doesn't seem too happy with himself about that foul there. He's going back over to Toch.
David Hill extends the lead, makes his first free throw attempt there from the line.
We're going to see Nas Dimmick again coming in for Davion Hill.
David takes his second shot here. And it goes in now, 48-45 in favor of the Knights here. Oh, Nas Smith's going to be called with that foul there. It looks like that's going to be at least his third foul of the game.
Yeah, it's going to send Belichick to the Oh, nope, not to the line. Well, the Red Tornado possession.
Yeah, Garrett Verano going to pass the ball in here for the Red Tornadoes. Passes the ball into Pedro. Pedro Feliciano. Looking for someone to hand the ball off to. Finally, he's able to find someone there. Ball is taken away, but it's a foul called against. Looks like this one's going to go against David Hill. That should be his second foul of the game.
No, that was on Nas Dimick.
Excuse me, that was against Nodimic, and that's his third foul of the game. Feliciano looking to take the shot, but he's caught with the travel. The ball goes back to the Knights, and a bit of frustration there for the Red Tornadoes.
Knights caught a break on that one. They had two pretty bad fouls over there in the corner that kept it in the Red Tornado possession. And that walk gave them the possession then. Now Smith with a little jumper. Floater
nice
shot
shot.
in for two, 50-45. It's a 5-point game difference
Absolutely.
now for the Neumann Knights.
Nas Smith, a great athlete there for the Neumann Knights. Ball taken away. Clay picks it back up, however. Feeds
Dishes
it into
it off.
Nazir Dimmick, but off the rim it goes and does not go in. And wide open, left down there, all to himself, but it doesn't go in. Doesn't go in.
Another
Gotta be
quick change
careful
of
here.
possession with a Nas Smith. Up for two.
What an excellent play there by Nazir Dimmick. Just working hard there underneath the net. You got to be happy with,
Yeah,
with
Nas
that performance.
Dimmick on that play before, he was deep up underneath the net and couldn't get it around and get it up over there. So he missed that one, but he able to make up with it for a good tough drive into the paint for two for him there, putting it at 52-45.
2 minutes and 35 seconds now left to go here in the third quarter. Your Neumann Knights are coming back to life, able to get the lead back in this quarter. Hopefully it's not like the first half for the Knights. They need to string it together another very solid quarter of play here. Plus 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Defensively, they look a little more together here in this start of the second half. Now
Wide
left
open
wide
in the
open for
corner
a
for a
three-point
three.
shot. Does not go in.
Off the front of the rim.
Oh, no.
Rebound attempt by
That's going to go against Keon Burkholder, and he's already claiming that foul, saying that's my foul. That would be Keon's, perhaps,
his fourth one of the game.
third foul of the game. Ball batted away there. We're
These
playing
fouls are starting to add up for the Neumann Knights. They got to watch out. They don't want to.
really
Get
for
two
both
people
teams.
there.
They're both at 5 apiece here. Ball turned over or turned over again. Clay drives to the net, puts it up for two for the Knights, and 54-45 now. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Hanif Clay there.
Leaving them wide open under the net.
And
It
that's
doesn't
a
go
huge
in.
block by Keon Burkholder underneath the net there. Huge block. They needed that. Great play by Keon. Dishes off to Nas. Dimmick up to Hanif Clay for another little floater too.
56-45 now, 11-point lead. Mount Carmel calls a timeout. Coach Lazicki is hoping to get his gentleman back in order here, just trying to get him settled down here.
Yeah, the Mount Carmel coach is just trying to get them to slow that game back down. In the first quarter, the Neumann Knights came out to a very fast-paced start. They slowed the game down, took control of it in the second quarter, and the third quarter coming out, they seemed to lose that handle. So he's just trying to get a timeout, gather themselves, and gain control because it's now over. It's an 11-point game, so they don't want to lose this grasp.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And this is going to be just, whose mind is more in this game right now to keep it going, Newman's got to keep the right frame of mind. So far, they seem to defensively be back on track. Mount Carmel looking to take it across the half-court line, and they do. Number 11, Verano, passes it underneath the net. Does not go in. Ball's tipped away, though, and goes back. Back to, it looks like it was number 24, Julian Steller, who makes the 2 points for the Red Tornadoes. Now 56-45 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Clay passes to Burkholder. Burkholder underneath, looking for some options here. Running out of real estate. Passes to Nazir Dimmick, who takes a shot.
Rebound his own pass. Dish it back to Heath Clay. He's going to drive it hard.
Yes.
Another little floater, but off the rim. Rebounded by the Mount Carmel team.
Burkholder's got to be careful there. He's already a three. Oh, that's a tough call. Tough call, but it's the right call. Fouled going up. That's going to pull it up within a chance for a three-point shot here. 56-49, 51 seconds left to go. That sends Michael Belichick to the line for the Red Tornadoes.
We're going to see a check out now. Smith checking out in the game to rest his legs. Davion Hill back into the game here.
Belichick getting ready to take his one foul shot. Does not go in, but luckily for the Tornadoes comes back and he takes a three-point shot. And now this game is back 56-52. What a quick turnaround. Beautiful shot there.
Great jumper by Heath Clay. He's trying to take control here, take command. He's scored the last couple possessions for the Neumann Knights here.
30 seconds now left to go in this third quarter. That Tornadoes working the line, three-point shot, it goes in.
Another three-point, bouncing around in there and ends up going through.
We've got a three-point game, 58-55. 17 seconds left to go here. See what the Knights draw up.
They want this last shot of this quarter before this break. David Hill in command at the top of the key here. Driving to his left. To Keon. Over to Hanif.
Got 2 seconds left. They got to get a shot off, and if they're not going to get a shot off,
no shot available.
58-55. What a great defensive stand there by the Red Tornadoes. And boy, we've got our game back. This is back and forth. Certainly, these teams were evenly matched. We said this going in. We are seeing proof of this now here as we begin the fourth quarter. 8 minutes now at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Certainly everything that this game promised to be.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if there's any sort of repetition to this game as Neumann Knights come out strong first quarter. Red Tornadoes turn it around in the second quarter. Neumann Knights come out in the third quarter. So if there's any sort of
continuity there, we would expect that maybe the Red Tornadoes might come out and own this quarter. Hopefully for the Knights, that is not the case.
Absolutely. So the Knights got to get up to the drawing board, figure out how can we continue to win this game. Do not let the Red Tornadoes come back into this. They're scratched in already from an 11-point down deficit. So we'll see what the Neumann Knights are going to be able to do here to remain in a hold of this lead.
Coach John Lizicki's got to be happy with the way his team's performing, working very hard. I think they've earned themselves maybe a trip to Matucci's there and now Carmel.
Yeah, I think that would be a good trip to go.
That's a great restaurant indeed. Three-point shot goes just off the rim. Davion Hill driving the ball for two, now 60-55, back up 5 points. In and out, doesn't go in, not a friendly rule. Davion passes the ball into Clay. Clay takes the 2 points. And now 62-55 with 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Neumann trying to lay down some defense, but leaves him wide open.
Three.
Yes, and number 11 makes the three. Garrett Verano for the Tornadoes. Absolutely solid shot there. 62-58, 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And Eve Clay takes the shot, a little jumper goes in, goes short, rolls out, now back to the Tornadoes. Fitting it underneath there to Florano. There's going to be a foul before the throw.
I think it's going to send Belichick to the line here for the Red Tornadoes. Yes, it will. And that foul is going to be
Against number 12.
I think that's going to be Keon Burkholder.
Yeah, that's going to be his
That's
14th
his fourth
foul.
of the game.
He's going
So he's going to have to go sit out here because they cannot risk that last fifth foul happening with nearly 7 minutes left to go in this game.
Absolutely. Keon plays tough underneath the net, but is also prone to get a lot of fouls here. So putting himself in foul trouble here in the fourth quarter. 62-59 making that shot. JaVale Week-Schuller comes in here for the Neumann Knights.
And JaVale with that rebound. Kicks it off, and Hanif Clay is going to set something up here.
Clay passes it back to Hill. Hill to Smith. Smith sizing up his options back to David. David Hill takes
Yeah,
the
take a
three-point
three.
shot. In and out it goes, and the possession goes to the Red Tornadoes.
It's a great shot. It's contested. Good shot. It's just in and out. Couldn't get it to sink through.
Belichick taking the cross half-court line for the Red Tornadoes. Now trying to pick a play, and the ball's picked
Poked
away.
out by Davion Hill. Picked up by Hanif Clay. He's going to take it in, and he's going to be fouled on his attempt.
Now that does not count. However, the foul is going to go against the Red Tornadoes. Looks like number 21 with his second foul of the game called against.
Farinato.
Yeah, Farinato.
Hanif's going to get 2 chances here.
Hoping to extend the lead here now for the night, 62-59.
First attempt is unsuccessful.
How is it that Neumann Olympics, none of these kids could miss? It's just the difference in pressure. Chance now to go up 63.
Now Carmel making some substitutions and changes here.
And that does not go in. Score remains 62-59. Oh, beautiful pass. Picked away. Taken back over by Jarrell Weeks-Schiller. Hanif Clay now down the floor for feeding it in to David Hill. David Hill to the net. 64-59 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds now left to go in the fourth quarter. Beautiful, tough play here. Believing.
Great tough defense for Jarrell Weeks-Schiller up underneath the net there. Rebounded by Davion. He's going to send it all the way down the court behind the pass.
Oh, should have taken the shot. Should have taken the shot.
Neef with the rebound. Dishes it back to Davion. He's going to take the 3-point. Just short. And we're going to have a foul up underneath the net here. I think that's going to be against the Red Tornadoes.
Yeah, he called red. I just don't know which number because there was 2 of them in there. It's going to go against
14. He's going to have a push.
41.
41. I
41.
apologize.
Little.
Nasticko.
Yeah, Nick Nasticko. That sends David Hill now to the line. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left. It's a 5-point game. These 2 points here, if he can get them, will be huge for the Knights.
Yeah, in a game where we see a lot of fouls coming back and forth, the free throws are going to be vital. You need to sink these. You need to make these.
Now, traditionally, this is where the Knights come on strong here in the home stretch of the fourth quarter. See if they can maintain what they've done throughout the season. David takes a second shot. Does not go in. 65-59 now with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter here. Fed underneath to Feliciano. Feliciano foul going up. That's going to be against Jarrell Weeks-Schiller, called with the foul.
I believe that's his first one.
That should send Pedro Feliciano to the line. It's a fun name to pronounce, Pedro Feliciano. So now we're waiting to get this rolling here. Feliciano is setting up to take his foul shot, first foul shot here. And he makes it. 65-60 now, 5-point game. We're going to have a timeout called on the floor by Coach Lazicki for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, get a timeout here in between. Got to draw something up, try and get this rebound here after just in a slight chance that he might miss this free throw. So they can get the ball in return and draw something up. Make sure because these next couple points are going to be vital for the Red Tornadoes and the continuation of this game.
Absolutely. Well, we've seen how quick this game can turn around at any moment. It's just anyone's game at this point. Knights have got to be defensively aware of that. They got to be playing mentally sound basketball here down the stretch to close this game out. This is just a 2-possession game right now. And trying to cut in to that deficit is Pedro Feliciano for second foul shot here. Feliciano takes a shot, he makes it. Now a 4-point game with 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Neef Clay takes a 3-point shot, and it goes in for the Knights. That's a huge
what a
shot.
beautiful step back three right there
Absolutely,
for Neef
68-61. We're going to have to play good defensively. Oh, boy, and the turnover called. That's a walk.
A walk on the Mount Carmel is going to create a change of possession going in favor of the Neumann Knights here.
Now with that loss of possession, let's see if they can go down and capitalize on that. See if they can go up another 2, possibly 3 points here. They're not in a hurry. They're trying to slow this game down. Want to get the best look that they can. David Hill sizing up his options, trying to pick apart the lane. He takes the shot, does not go in. Possession back to the Tornadoes. Number 3, Timko down the line, doesn't go in, but number 2, Belichick. Ball does go in, 68-63. Now we got a 5-point game again with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Keon Burkholder.
Beautiful no-look pass by
Absolutely.
Neef Clay underneath the net, the Burkholder to get the 2 points.
He was in the right
7-point
place.
game
Absolutely
now in the
right
lead
place.
here. Neumann Knights.
Now the Red Tornadoes trying to draw something up here offensively. Goes to the net, goes in and out and back to the Knights. Davion just plays right through that double team there. Brings it right down to the court and 2, an easy 2. 72-63, a 9-point game now with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Both teams are fighting. They've got number 35 wide open. He takes a 3-point shot, does not go in, and goes back to the Knights. Hanif Clay got a lot of energy there. God love him. Getting feisty underneath the net. Let's see who this is going to be against. It's going
to be against the Red Tornadoes are calling number 3, Timko, for a push underneath the net there and a struggle for that rebound. So Neef Clay's going to come over here and get a foul shot. And Coach Jamie Spencer for the Knights reiterating that the importance of not fouling in this situation here.
Yeah, both teams set up here with 8 fouls apiece. That sends them to the line here. Both in the bonus. Oh, whew. Now
Took a couple trips around that rim there.
73-63. I felt myself not breathing for a moment, wondering if the ball was going to go in. Clay takes a second shot. It goes in now. Neumann up 11 points. 11 points on the Tornadoes with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go.
Neumann stepping up their full court press here.
Oh, absolutely. Turn the defense up now. Trying to play smart, foul-free basketball, but good, solid defense at the same time. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Calls of defense, defense, defense.
Long at the top for a 3. Airballs it, rebounded by David Hill. Takes it all the way down, dishes it off to Davion for 2.
Oh, beautiful shot, 76-63. You can feel the tide maybe turning here. Knock on wood for the Knights. That's a beautiful drive to the net, though, for the Tornadoes, and a chance for a 3-point shot.
Belichick with a foul there. Chance at 3-point play.
Belichick, a heck of a great athlete, listed here at 6'3" from the guard position. We have Garrett Timko coming into the game, sending out number 10, Nate Long. This is going to be a 1-and-1 situation here. Does not go in.
Rebounded by David Hill. Takes it himself.
Not a 1-on-1 situation. It was an N1 situation there. Okay, David Hill passes back to Burkholder.
David with a turnaround jumper.
Wow.
Beautiful shot for two.
Absolute. If we was going to be affected by that injury there early in the third quarter, he seems to have overcome that.
Yeah, he seems to shrug that off and been shooting pretty decent. He had a foul there in the middle of the court. Coach Jamie Spencer, again, stressing the importance of not fouling in this situation. He's going to send him to the line.
It's bound to happen. Number 3, Nazir Dimmick called with the foul going in there. Now an 11-point game, 78-67 with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Even with this lead and this limited time, Newman's still going to play fast pace. A neat play with a beautiful drive up underneath the net into the paint for two.
Clay is a machine today.
Up underneath the net. Davion with a Euro step, misses, rebounded by David up underneath the net and gets his own kind of tipped ball there. And we're going to see a timeout.
Yeah, it's a 13-point lead here now for the Knights, 82-69, with 2 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. If the Red Tornadoes are going to come back, they're going to have to do something quick offensively here. They're running out of time.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to have to pick up this the speed of their game. They tend to be a little bit slower pace, try and set up their drives to into the paint. So we'll have to see what kind of minor changes they make with that.
I think we're going to have to probably start looking for some fouls here to be done intentionally to send the Knights to the line, see if they can maybe slow down this game.
Yeah, that's possible. It could start happening here within the next minute or so.
Once again, thank you everyone for joining us here this afternoon. This has been a great game here between the Red Tornadoes and your Neumann Knights. Certainly everything that we had hoped it to be, and it's not often we get to play a great team like this from that part of the county, Northumberland County. Certainly great to have them here in the gym here at the Catholic Community Center. So now the Red Tornadoes trying to figure out something here offensively, realizing that they're running out of time. Number 2, Belichick takes a shot for 3, but it goes up and it hits the wire. The possession's going to go back to the Knights.
A tough break by the Red Tornadoes there.
And he feeds it into Burkholder. Burkholder comes down the line. He's going to look to pass it into Dimmick. Dimmick takes it back, passes it into Hill. Hill gets the 2 points and the foul. Going to go to the line for one. 84-69 now with 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
What a series of events there. Keon over to Nasir Dimmick and a no-look pass over to David for the 2 points and the foul.
Now up 15 points, a chance to go up 16 here. Hill makes the shot. Now it's becoming mathematical.
Minute and a half left for the deep 3. He sinks it.
13-point game.
And Nate Long with that deep 3. Change of possession. We're going to see what the Knights can do here to try and match that.
Now they're trying to slow it down. Now Carmel realizing this.
Now Carmel playing tough press defense here.
Oh, and that great
takeaway
turnover
there with that tough defense. And Belichick up underneath for 2.
Absolutely. If a 2-on-4 situation in favor of the Knights, Belichick just takes it there. Now an 11-point game.
And Anif Clay bounces the ball, dribbles it off his foot. It's going to create a backcourt violation here for them.
The Knights have got to settle down here, realizing that the game is still not over.
Under a minute. 50 seconds to go. A deep 3, and he's going to sink it again. Nate Long.
That was a quick 3. We've got a game here, folks. 85-77. Now an 8-point game. Just a 3-possession game with 50 seconds. Coach John Lazicki has to be drawing up some good offense here, trying to figure out how to slow this game down, maximize the last 50 seconds of this game. How can they get the most out of their possessions here? Coach Spencer, on the other hand, has got to preach smart basketball, taking care of the ball, trying to convince his guys that the game is not over. He's over there pleading his case. Got a little zombie nation going on here at Catholic Community Center. Kind of feels like maybe Beaver Stadium.
Just a little bit. Maybe, not quite 107,000.
We got a random laugh over there from our cameraman. God love him. Rich Cummings on camera here today. And thank you to Rich, who is, while not the best, he certainly does a good job. So, no, we're just picking on him because he has an earpiece in his ear. He knows better. Well, as expected, this game's starting to slow down. It's going to send David Hill to the line. David's probably the best free throw shooter. So if we wanted the ball to go to someone, it would definitely be David. Takes his shot here. And it goes in. Looking to put this game back up to 10 points here for the Knights. Making this possibly a 4-possession game. Still a 2-possession game. Oh, and a quick strike again for the Knights.
And we're going to have another foul.
Now 37 seconds left to go in the game. 86-79. This is a 7-point game. And Eve Clay's going to go to the line.
Well, it's kind of hard to pick who to foul because, quite frankly, all these guys can shoot foul shots very well, above average.
We saw Hanif Clay on Thursday at Neumann Olympics, and he certainly, I think he came in the top 3, if I remember correctly.
I think he was second in the shots.
No, he was third.
Was he
Second
third?
was Joseph Savage.
Oh, did he go?
The freshman. Oh, yeah, he was on fire. Makes that shot. That was an important shot here for the Knights. Trying to make this a 9-point game here. And he certainly does. 88-79 with 36 seconds left to go.
Belichick for a chance. Misses.
Oh,
Up
no.
to long. Back down to Belichick for 2. Davion looking for someone to throw it into. And they're going to foul. Oh, not quite get the foul on David there. He's going to get fouled.
Let a lot of time come off the clock there. 16 seconds, 88-81. It's a 7-point game. Sends David Hill to the line. 16 seconds now left to go in the fourth quarter.
And I would say both these teams played a great game today.
Absolutely,
sure.
absolutely.
I think it was exactly what we expected coming into this. Great challenge for both teams and something that they can utilize to further advance their season through coaching and learning and everything. So
Yeah, absolutely. Mount Carmel's got a great team, and down the road you're going to see them. You're going to see them continue to have success there in the Heartland Conference this season. I fully expect that they'll make a good run in the playoffs.
Long for a deep 3. He's going to miss that. Collected by Hanif Clay, who's trying to just run it out here.
And they are going to just run out the game.
4 seconds left to go. And a big congratulations to your Neumann Knights.
Yeah, congratulations to the Neumann Knights, who continue on with their undefeated season, taking on a team. Certainly, thank you everyone for joining into this game. For our first-time people who joined in, we ask that you consider joining us in again on our YouTube channel here. We always have this game broadcasting when we are at home here for the boys' varsity games. Certainly a pleasure to have everyone with us here today. That's it. That's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you, everyone, and have a great day.